know I saw an oasis. It has to be around here somewhere.
That's what you said last time, Nintendo, and we ran into a giant robot that told us we couldn't pass. Now we're lost in the desert without food or water. This is just great.
Hey Lloyd, look! Not just an oasis, but there's someone there!
Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling little sister. I know we're not blood related, so it must be alright. I'll bang my brother's gut. How y'all get all the way out here?
Thanks to Magellan here, we've been lost in the desert for 2 days. Unfortunately, where we need to go, our path is blocked by this giant robot. It's been making things difficult.
Well, you don't say. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think I might have something to take care of your little robot problem. But you're gonna have to do something for me.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I have to say, I've been trying to get into the touring business, and I've just not really struck a gold vein on it yet. So they say the best kind of advertising is word of mouth. So I thought y'all come on in my plane, check out my tour, and then tell people about it.
That's really all you want from us?
Hell yeah. I mean, what else you think I want? Now get your little butts on that plane there. I'll take you on my tour.
Excuse me, but just out of curiosity, good sir, what were you going to use to help us solve our problem?
Let's just say, y'all, it gets the job done.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere. And the question is, where is he? Ah, there he is.
Stop. You do not have permission to pass. Leave the premises immediately or be removed by force. This is your only warning.
Alto. No tiene permiso para pasar. Enseguida te sientes como salir de las instalaciones o por la fuerza. Esta es tu única advertencia.
Stoppen. Sie haben keine Berechtigung zum Pass. Verlassen des Geländes und verzüglich diesen Mangel oder entfernt werden. Dies ist der einzige Hinweis darauf.
Well, since you're not gonna let me pass, say hello to my little friend!
Activating deflection software. Software not found. Requires Windows 7 downgrade. Windows 8 is non-sufficient for software execution.
Bye-bye, middleman. Fire in the hole! Gotta love tanks.
And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Mother Earthbound Zero. I am your host, the RPG guy. And yes. So we're all squared away, got, cleaned a lot of our inventory space out, because we're going to need as much room as we can muster here. So instead of going into the train station, you're going to follow the tracks ever so slightly, and you're going to head north, because it looks like the railroad tracks are out. So by heading north, and this is where a lot of people kind of get stuck in this game, is after they've dealt with, they've dealt with Spokane, Halloween Town, and they've gone to, picked up Anna, if they did things kind of in that order, you find yourself not sure where to go. But if you talk to people around town and in those towns, they'll tell you where to go, and they really tell you there are places past Union Station. You just have to go there since the bridge is out. You'd have to go there by foot, and they talk of a lot of what's over there. So it's not hard to figure out where to go. It is time consuming, because the people who tell you how to get where you're going are located in different towns and in different places, and honestly it's just easier, rather, to just explore and figure out where you've not been. And also there's a very high chance that by some matter of luck you've actually come this way on foot. You'd be surprised how often this actually happens, where people will play this game and do some mega exploring, and that's all they do is just run around and explore, and when they finally end up somewhere, they realize, wow, these enemies are murdering my face. I'm obviously not supposed to be here yet. And that's really what you learn very, very, very quickly. Is, as you can see, these saucer enemies, these Omega saucers, doing 15 damage to Lloyd, possibly something even a little more to Anna, is devastating. So you have to keep an eye on some of that as we go here. So we're heading in, yes, we're in a big freaking desert called the Yucca Desert, and I don't know if they changed the name in this one or whatnot, but yeah, we're in the freaking desert. Oh god. Okay, so the Bioscorpion's stronger, so let's take that one out first. I'm more inclined to want to take that one out first. You might want to hold on to some of Anna's abilities, so let's do... fuck it, we'll go balls deep. Just go balls deep. And what we need to do is we need to make our way pretty much to the center of the desert, is literally what we're out here doing. And I know that sounds silly and I know that sounds stupid, but that's what we're out here to do, get in the middle of that then there desert. Okay, cool. That really killed him off. We'll actually use Anna to heal herself with Life Up Beta, since, yeah, she took some damage there. And Ninten can't even kill the regular scorpions outright. And that's what you gotta be careful for. If you get poisoned, we have a means of healing it. Either you can heal it through antidotes or healing A, alpha. But again, it's wasting a lot of psychic points, so you don't really want it to happen. If you can avoid it from happening, that's always a good thing. But you can see these scorpions are just relentless. They are hitting very, very hard. What is nice, though, about the desert in general is that this is a pretty neat place to level up. If you need to gain some levels, you're within walking distance of town, per se. But we're actually going to get to a point soon in this game, in and itself, where a lot of that's not going to matter much, you know. I hate to I'm not going to try to ruin it for you or anything, but, you know, there are things coming up that are of interest. Alright, so you need to make sure you have some money with you. Desert during the... Kids can't seem to find the last one. Best be careful out there. Yes. And you want to do all the courses, so we're going to go ahead and do those. They're going to cost us about 45, so that's 75. 75, 90, about a little under $100 to do all these routes. And you're just keeping your eye out for a few things. Now, what you're looking for is actually a cactus with a face. And we just passed it. So, we'll have to go back there and check that out a little later. As we're flying. Flying! The gift of flight. Where he's really just doing this. And the point of doing this is, number one, if you've never played the game before, you're going to see a lot of places to go. As you see we see some ruins here. We're going to keep that in the back of our head. The remnants of a forest. More like a easy way to remember where to go. Alright, and then we'll take him up on one of his other locations, his other courses, rather. And if we get all of them, we get to ride in his tank. Can't miss, don't want to miss out on that. Alright, so we're still flying around again. Woo! And more importantly, this route of flight. So if you've been grinding hardcore and you make it to this guy, you can literally find where Duncan's place is. He flies over Ninten's house. So this is some means to an end to help you figure out where you're supposed to go. Is it the best way to figure it out? Of course not. But every little bit helps, you know. As we make our way back down and around. Eventually he'll get back there and hopefully soon. Like I said, some of these just take a while. You just kind of have to hang out until it gets done. So he lands the plane, talk to him again, yes. And of course C. 10 of them and you'll earn a ride on my tank, ha ha ha. Yes, I would be happy to have that. And you actually need the tank, so it works out. It really does. Do-do-do-do-do. And okay, so we get to actually see what looks like another town. So, yep, there's a town there. There's another town too, but that's not the town we passed. That's not what we're looking for. This is what's more interesting, is seeing that station there is more or less in the direction we want to go. So they're kind of helping us out here. They showed us where we kind of need to go and what we need to do. So we'll have to put that into memory before we get too far. Now that we're in control and we have a shit ton of ticket stubs, one thing we want to do is, how many do I have? 4, 8, 9. Oh, we gotta fly one route again. But before we do that, because we have to fly one more time. We're one ticket short. We're gonna head over to this kind of area, and you'll see there's a cactus there with a face on it, and that's really what we're looking for. Go all out, just kill these sons of bitches fast. Thunder probably would be stronger. Ow, he hit me. As you can see, the damage they're doing is actually going to be significant, and Ninten isn't really doing great damage right now. So it becomes a problem because even that amount of damage it's just a lot of damage. And she needs to heal herself now because she won't survive getting teamed up on. Lloyd will, so let's keep working on that. And you notice I'm saving the atomic robot for last. There's a reason for this. I believe the atomic robot heals, and I think it also explodes. So you don't want to be on the butt end of that explosion. And you notice I'm always going to damage the atomic robot because he tends to heal himself before he tries to heal another character or another enemy. So it's a good idea to keep your focus on that atomic robot. And boom, he explodes. And we take lots of damage. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, chihuahua. My poo-poo hurts. But anyway, we'll recover. Actually, this isn't really a good place to grind, to be honest with you. Just because there's enemies that explode. Not that that's going to change later, but, you know what? I take back what I said. You're better off healing here than leveling up here because you're close to stuff. You're within walking distance, but then it's a long way to walk. I'll let you know when the next good leveling spot is, which isn't going to be for a while. Let's go ahead and get Lloyd recovered because he took the brunt of that battle. Okay, so we get to this cactus with a face, and we use telepathy on it, and here we go. So we get another melody. Now this melody is da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da da da, and that's all we have so far. So that's where the other melody is. I know it's like so random of a place for a melody to be, but there's the characters I believe that talk about it, and more importantly, it's mostly characters that talk about it and you investigating it. So, all right, let's ride the plane one more time. Do the cheat course one more time. That way we can take a ride on his big fucking tank, which is something you want to do. I'm not dicking around. You really want to do that. So I'm just saying, you really want to do it. We're about to get more shit going on here. Derp, 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 derp. Alright, should be heading back. Yeah, there we go. Heading on back, as they say. Yay! Itching myself. There we go. Alright, so we've done pretty much what we can do. Let's heal up everybody to full. Or at least close to full. That's good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him. So, should have enough stubs. 4, 8, 12. We have 12 stubs. And let's go ahead and get on said tank. Yeah, got a fucking tank. Alright, now with said tank, yeah. We're not going to run into any battles, but more importantly, we're going to head through this area of trees. We've got a fucking tank! Tank! And here are these ruins that we flew over earlier. So in turn, the flying kind of helps. So you need to make sure you do it. I want to say... through here. And we get thrown into this battle where if you don't have the tank, you have to fight this thing on your own. And yeah, you don't want to do that. In any way, shape, or form. So go ahead and just fight him because he's gonna, you know, we're not, yeah. We fired the tank. And yeah. Melee. So, but as long as we're, you know, inside the tank, he can't hurt us. And that's kind of the whole point. You know, you want to be inside the tank in order to not take, you know, the damage. In order to not tank the damage. So, we'll go ahead and, unleash the wrath, I guess. Bring it. Alright. So that's all said and done. That's all dandy. Yay! Let's go ahead and go through. Oh, god damn it. And we gotta deal with this rattlesnake. But this is all part of kind of what, you know, we're doing on our trip here. We've gotta come this way, so it's important that we do. Alright. Try not to use any items if you can avoid it. And you'll see why in a moment. As we are victorious. Hey, alright. Like how it's the same music used in Earthbound. So we enter this cave. It's called the Monkey Cavern, or the Monkey Temple, or whatever. Don't worry too much about it. Don't think too hard into it, but there's monkeys in here. So anyway, what we want to do is we're going to head over this way. And it's really just kind of a maze. It's not much of a maze either, but there's a lot of free shit down here that you'll probably want to pick up, and we're going to get all of it. So anyway, now that we're down here, let's get going with it. Get out of the way. So, not hard to collect everything, not hard to do everything, you just gotta make your way through. And PSI stone, which is always wanted. And we'll head down and over. It's pretty hard to miss the chests in this dungeon too. Most of them are kind of on the way. Another PSI stone. Because, you know, we haven't broken the other ones that we got yet. I'm gonna make a left here. As we go up and around. And then we're gonna run into a monkey that we actually, I believe, want to talk to. I think it's a monkey. Yeah. Yay. And we get a speed capsule. You know, it's always hard to decide who to give that speed capsule to at this exact moment. As you can see, Anna's pretty slow, but Lloyd is also still technically the slowest by level. I still usually end up giving my speed capsule. I surprisingly give it to Anna. But I gave it to Nintendo. Well, fuck it. Never mind. Give it to Anna or Lloyd. Don't do what I just did. Don't fuck up like I just did. Just saying. It's not the end of the world, though. As we get another PSI stone, which is cool, but we'll probably end up storing maybe 1 or 2 of these, just because at a certain point you do want your characters to have these stones on them, but you probably only want 2 on them by end game, if you still have them even for that long. You notice I've hardly used the ones I got, so... Alright, let's head in. And something is speaking into our mind, and obviously we know where this is going to take us. Now, before you start to ponder why we wanted to do this, why not just walk where we were going to go and all that, you kind of do need to backtrack through here. Number one, you can drop stuff off, and really it's going to be these PSI stones. We don't really need this many. We'll leave 2 on Nintendo, and we'll leave 1 on Anna, because she hasn't even used hers yet. I know Nintendo's used his. So we'll do that for now. There shouldn't be really anything else we need to store. Oh, you know what? We can store the ticket stubs. And let's store those. So, ticket stub. No reason to have them at this juncture. I'm gonna hold on to the ticket stub. New. Okay, good there. So you should have more than enough money. If you haven't been following along and you just picked up Anna, you obviously are going to buy all of her gear here, and you're going to do it now. Because it's still better than anything you can buy in towns. So, yeah, you'll want to do that. Alright, we should be all set. Geared up. Alright, so now we got to get back out of here. But there's something strange about the whole scenario. We're gonna go, we're gonna leave Magicent through the normal fashion like we always have, but something different's gonna happen this time, which is why it's important to know. It's almost as if this town moves with the game. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but it's about to as soon as we get through here. I took the wrong one, damn it. And all these enemies are definitely not worth your time. Though, you may as well fight them because, yeah. And yes, I will show me leaving Magicent because it is kind of relevant to what's going on. So... Damn it. Die! Die! Alright. Through here. Another battle against Ulrich. The dude's face, with a dude's face on top of it. Alright, Ulrich's down. Let's keep moving. Also making sure to ignore the dragon. Just throwing that out there. Alright, we're all beefed up. Yay, getting beefed up. So we make our way down through here. Same deal as before, you know. And if you've been coming back here to build up Lloyd and Anna earlier in the game, you should know what you need to do to get through here pretty quickly. So we fight another Groucho, or bonus swoosh, as everybody likes to call him. Or as this game likes to call him. He's called a Groucho, I believe, in the original Nintendo version, or Famicom version. Alright, head up, to the right, back up. Almost out of here, guys. So close, yet so far. Attack, attack, attack. And I actually think Anna should be able to kill off the one swoosh there. We should be able to keep moving on. Die. And victory is ours. Alright, let's go ahead and head up. Oh, come on. I'm almost out of here. Oh, shit. And again, we are victorious. Okay, through here. Ah, you bastard. Again, killing more of the locals. Because, you know, you gotta. It's just weird because, for me, personally, you don't actually have to do what we're doing here. You don't have to go through Magicent and do this, but it is a good thing to do. And the reason why is you're activating a new set of stones that will teleport you to different places. It's not this specific stone that we really care about. It's where the exiting stone is going to take us. So let's head out, and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, it took us somewhere different, didn't it? This actually took us south of Yucca Desert. So if we follow these tracks up, it'll take us back to the desert, which is not where I want to go right now anyway. So that's, you know, the big selling point to that. What does this mean? Why is this such a big deal? Anytime, ooh, Fire Alpha, sounds good to me. Anytime we use the Onyx item to go back to Magicent, we do not have to, it won't take us back to the tunnel exit by Thanksgiving, or by the town of Thanksgiving. It won't take us back there. It'll take us here instead, which is closer to where the story-driven stuff that we want to do is. which is good. It's a good thing because it's less walking, it's less distance that we need to cover because there's no railroad between here and Thanksgiving Town. So that's why it's such a big deal. You know, it's easy to overlook that, but it's worth that extra bit of walking just to help us out there. So let's go ahead and heal up. And actually, since Anna's full, we'll let her do the life upping on herself. And she can also, and then we'll let Nintendo heal up Lloyd. And that's good enough. So follow the tracks, and you're going to follow them all the way till we get to a station. And that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're just going to follow these tracks to the nearest station. Fuck off, Death Robot. Bitch. Victory. Alright, let's keep heading to the tracks here. And it's important that you head to these tracks too. I'm not like just goofing around, you know, wasting time. It is important to come through here. Now, obviously, there's nowhere to go, so don't bother with this, but just take note that it's here. And you're gonna head south. Okay, because north is just gonna take you back to the desert, and you don't want to go back there. Not right now, anyway. We're attacked by some Omega saucers, which to me are not too troublesome. So you can PK beam one of these fuckers into oblivion. And what we're doing is, by heading south, we're actually, in a sense, heading to another town. Which doesn't have a lot there going for us, but it has some things that are very, very, very important. Be it as it may, you know. Alright. Let's see here. Life up, Lloyd. Okay. Alright, so heading down. And here we go. What an idiot. And then we end up in this town. I think in the original game it's called Youngtown, because there's mostly children here. And it's kind of sad. Why? It's only children. But don't worry about it. Don't get your panties in a bunch. There's still stuff we can do here. So let's get to it. Alright, so there's some stores. And I want to say... Okay, so we can stay for free, which is nice. Because, yeah. You'll probably want to heal up if you did go through the desert or whatnot, so... Okay, that's not really what I'm looking for. Let's go back out and go next door. So there's some dude apparently running this place. Now, there's one thing you're going to want to do. Let's go ahead and... Goods, and let's go ahead and use our ATM card. And we're going to take out about 20... Whoa, let me think. 2,100. So let's do that. We've got more than enough money. And then we'll take out 91. Alright, let's talk to this dude. And we're going to go ahead and pick up the toy air gun. And I want to show you something just to see, give you an example of principle over matter. No, we're good. Alright. First off, we're going to give the toy air gun to Lloyd. And we're going to equip that on Lloyd immediately because it is better than what he's got. Now that gives us a boomerang to toss around. Well, we know the boomerang's slightly better than the Sandlot bat. And in all honesty, we need to really look at what Anna's can do. It really depends on what you've got money for. If you're very short on money, you're probably not going to want to do pick up the DX frying pan. What you can just do is give Anna the boomerang. And it's not worth buying another one. It really isn't. But what we want to figure out here is what's worth it the most. 18 and 10. So 18 and 10 now is 26 and 10. So 26 and 10 as opposed to 42 and 10. So the DX frying pan is actually a big waste of money. So I know I bought it, but you're better off giving her the boomerang. And I just wanted to show that to you. So it is important that you see that. Now you're probably concerned that I have this item. I'm now walking around with useless items. Actually, one thing I can do is... No, I can't do that. Never mind. Alright, so let's go ahead, and what we need to do now is... Let's keep moving, is what we need to do. There's nothing in the church here. We're looking for a house with a blue door, and it's on the northwestern side of town, which kind of forces you to loop all the way, literally, through town itself. Until you get there. I had to rub my nose. Alright, up we go. Up, and here we go. This is what we're looking for. Tom Garrickson, introducing myself as my hobby. Okay, weirdo. Let's talk to Mom. You don't say. What power could that be? I am this baby's consciousness. I have psycho powers just as you do. Psychic powers. I said psycho, didn't I? I possess the ability to teleport. With it, you can return anywhere you've been before. The baby's mind taught Nintendo to use teleportation PSI. And there you go. That's what we came here for. I know that sounds kind of trivial and whatever, but yeah, that's really what you need to do here, is you're really coming here to learn this. Trust me, if you are an Earthbound player, you know so well how important the ability to teleport is. Oops. And I think even Anna can do it. So either of those our two main characters can do it. Now, here's what's interesting is we actually cannot get back to where we are here. We'd have to walk all the way back. For what it's worth right now, I don't want to go anywhere. We don't need to go anywhere. We're in a good place. There's no reason to backtrack or anything like that. So, you know, yeah, we could teleport to a town and sell off those extra items that we're carrying, but for what it's worth, it's not really something you need to worry about right now. What we need to do, more importantly, is head east to help these people find what's happened to their parents and everything. If you talk around, you learn that all of the kids' parents have been taken by a ship in the sky. And we're gonna go to the swamp. You're suspicious. Don't make me beat you. It just doesn't sound right coming from him. Alright, with that said and done, let's keep moving. Now, we are all healed up. Now, what you need to know is this place is like a maze. Okay, it's just as much of a maze as it's like almost an overworld dungeon, if you will. And so, while you're trying to make your way through here, be weary of just the stuff that's here. There is some nasty stuff here. So what we're trying to do is we're looking for two things. Number one, we're looking for a way out. And number two... damn it, Lloyd. We're looking for a way out, but we're also looking for something found hidden within the swamp. Now, for her turn, we can try to wake Lloyd up. Though I think this thing will be possibly... No, he's not dead, actually. Ooh! Useless. Okay, let's hit him again with Beam. Sweet! Go ahead and heal up Anna. I forget which healing power actually wakes people up, but okay. So anyway, you notice I'm heading north. Okay? And once we head north, we'll cross two more bridges and pretty much be where we need to be. Use PK Freeze. It's a little cheaper than PK Beam when there's only one enemy, because no matter what, we're going to take damage. And if Ninten can finish him off on his next turn, it's all the better, you know? Alright. And hey, Anna leveled up. Yes! Alright, because the XP around here is going to be pretty darn good, so... Yay! And she learned a new PSI. Woo! What did she learn? Super Heal! Don't worry about that right now. This too much to think about when you're thinking about Super Heal. And it's expensive, so I'd rather not. Yeah, we'll just do what we did last time. I believe it resurrects people. I believe. Don't... Just say. Alright, keep going up. We're looking for a bridge. So that's how we know we finally gotten to where we need to go, as we now go up against Crocs, who I believe are weak to ice magic anyway, I believe. So we'll freeze one on its own and see how well it does. That Ninten just got a critical, so it makes it even better. Kill it! Kill it! Yeah! It didn't seem to really do anything that special. But yeah, the damage these guys do are pretty nasty. Oh, fuck me to tears. Anna, you're killing me. You know, let's finish these crocs off, because now I might have to teleport out of here. Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. And it's just because she's low level. Damn it. Probably need to start using some of this stuff. Just because we keep getting our ass kicked for not using it, so let's Lloyd heal himself. Nice! Die. Oh, god damn it. Finish this. Good. Woo! Oh, that battle. Alright, oh man. Oh, I can't use her abilities. We're gonna have to teleport to another town. Easter. Where was Easter? They call that town Easter? Oh my god. Okay, so we can't teleport there. I don't remember. See, that's just silly, because now I'm having trouble remembering certain places. And we gotta make sure we have enough room to do so. So, fuck. Alright, home. Yeah, what? Oh, damn it, no. Ah, Mother's Day. It's the cheapest town to get shit done. As I keep crashing because I'm facing the wrong goddamn way. The one thing I hate about these spells... Fuck! Mother's Day. Come on. There we go. Woo! So now that we're in Mother's Day, we'll go resurrect Anna, because it's just gonna happen, you know? What are you gonna do about it when it does? You just gotta deal with it when it happens. Alright. Yeah, and see, it's way cheaper than doing it anywhere else. Period. Alright, so now we can head back to Easter. That's the fucking name they're gonna go by. I hate when they change names to towns. They should leave them alone. What was wrong with Podunk and all the other towns? They're culturally insensitive. We're Americans. We are the most culturally insensitive people you'll ever meet. Okay? Oh, but you'll get mad at us because of da-da-da-da-da. Who cares? Alright. Let's head back up in here and try this again. We'll recover. So that's what's nice about having that. As long as Ninten or Anna is still alive, there is always a way to get out of a nasty situation using teleportation. So, alright. Now that we've done that, yay! All healed up. Let's go ahead and go back out into the swamp. And hopefully this time we'll get to where I want to go. Again, head all the way north. And just keep crossing bridges north until you have to go south, and that's really the easiest way to find out. That's really the easiest way to figure out where you're going. Look out! What's nice though to know is, and I think it's the crocodiles give the most. I want to say they give the most XP, but the problem is if you get fighting and you notice we fought like 3 of them. It's a very dangerous battle. For Anna, and the goal is that there's gonna be a place in the middle of the swamp that's just gonna be absolutely, you know, beyond measure important, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there, because you know Anna's been just suffering a lot through these last 2 zones and these last couple areas, just because she doesn't have the strength to kind of, you know, take on strong enemies or even get hit by them for that matter. So the question is how do we balance things out so that Anna's not such a bitch? And I'll show you how to go about doing that. It's one of our last big sessions that we'll need to do. Hopefully, you know, it varies from person to person. I'm pretty sure I'll have to do one more session later, but It's really, this is the big session coming up in this game. And we've gone a long ways without having to sit on our hands and do it. We've only had to do grinding sessions literally when we got Lloyd and Anna. And that's just bound to that's just gonna happen because they come in at level freaking 1. So what are you supposed to do? Nothing? Yeah, you gotta do something. So this is about where we ran into trouble, and here we go. Here comes trouble. Go pretty much all out with nope. Gotta go all out on Caroline. And nice. There's your critical. Delicious, delicious critical. Now, though, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because when something's doing 33 damage to Ninten, it's pretty much being designed to fuck up your day. Alright. Bitch. And go all out, like I said, with Anna, because we'll have the means to... We don't have to get much further than where we are. We're almost to where we need to be, which is why I'm, like, making such an effort to get there. Ow, 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 ow. I have to recover from that. I hate those fights. I really hate that enemy with a passion. Life up on Anna. Life up there. That's good enough. Keep heading over some more bridges. Keep heading up. I want to say it's up this way. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to start heading down into the east, and we're going to actually see a location here, which sometimes people miss, and it's not a big deal, but you need to come down here. I'm Lloyd's father. Ninten's dad asked for your name earlier. Did you give him the right name? Oh, God. So, anyway, we can put in our name. And this is actually not super important, but it is important enough that you need to do it. And you know what name that's going to be, guys. The RPG Guy. Woohoo! G-U-Y. The RPG Guy with dashes. Oh my god. Well, that's just fucking mean. Alright, and here we go. It's me, Pippi. Really did meet again, Ninten. I went out to play again, that's why I'm here, huh? Okay. You should rest the night. So here's what's neat about where we are. This is literally a free healing place in the middle of a dungeon for you know, an area that's notorious for grinding. So my recommendation is really to get Anna at least to level 20. I might even try to push her to like 22. And that might be, you know, but I'll see how much time it takes me to get to level 20. And if it takes a long time to do that, then we'll probably just move on. But it is very imperative that you get her levels up. She needs all the help she can get. So we're going to grind around here for a little bit. And on the next episode of Let's Play Mother Earthbound 0, we get to another town. Interesting? I don't know. Only you will if you join us there. We'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time. What the hell is that thing?
I lost my job today, if you must know. So I figured a cocktail would help me feel better.
But aren't you a robot? I mean, I don't think cocktails are necessarily gonna help you.
Well, thanks to Windows 8, I now have artificial intelligence and human-like feelings.
Ah, I see. You know, if you were a Windows 7 model, you probably wouldn't be having all these problems.
Yes, my software was unable to execute in Windows 8, and in turn led to my demise.
Well, don't think too much on it, big guy. We'll get you all squared away. We'll get you a bucket of Pennzoil 151. What every growing robot needs.
Thank you very much, RPG Guy.
No problem, Shiny Top. Hey, Phil! We need to get a big old bucket of Petrol 151 over here, stat!
You got it, brother.